guys, Brad here from Body Transformations for Life. Look, I've had a couple of people have written to me asking about the transformation program. Why do we need to fast? What's the point of detoxing? So on and so forth. Why do we have to eat cucumber, broccoli? Why do we need supplements? I thought, what's the easiest way I can do this? So we can reach you all. Look, nothing better than a video. I was going to talk about this in our Google Hangouts, but I think there'll be a lot of other questions coming about in the Google Hangout, either around the program, the fasting times, people having issues, whatever they should be. I really want that to be an open group. So here's a quick video. Won't be too long, but let's just run through what we can do and what we can't do, why we can't do it, rada. Fasting detox basically is to get the metabolic rate going. We really want to get that fat burn going, so we need a fasting period for that. This is putting it really simply, by the way. The other thing is we want to detox the body. You know, most of us are coming off a high carbohydrate, high processed foods, saturated fats, you know, what is it, high in sugar, high in sodiums. You know, we really need to detoxify the body from these things. So some of you are going to experience this. You're going to experience nausea. You're going to experience some headaches. You're going to experience some giddiness. You're going to experience, you know, just not feeling yourself. My advice to all of you is to look at it from a really simple approach. What can I do to get through this next period? My approach to that is drink plenty of water. Avoid your coffees. You want to have things like coconut water because that boosts your electrolytes, so it's going to give you energy. Eat your broccoli. It's going to, you know, broccoli takes so much longer to break down in your body that it actually keeps your metabolic rate at a higher level for longer. So eat broccoli. Cucumber, full of great vitamins. It's full of everything. Just look, get it into you, which is why we talk about broccoli and cucumber being consumed as much as you want, a bit of salt and pepper if you like, just get them into your system. The meal timings, look, they're put in place for specific reasons. There are many trainers out there that say that you have to eat 6 meals a day. I, for one, still believe there is a room to have 6 meals a day, but it's not always viable for a lot of clients. Reasons being work, life, everything gets in the way. So what we do is we try and get back to some basics, okay? When we grew up as kids, we grew up with 3 meals a day. We may have had a snack, but we had 3 main meals: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Nothing more, nothing less. The body doesn't need to have 6 meals a day. It could get enough calories and enough nutrients from 3 meals. So, which is why we look at things from a different perspective. If you're on the 16 to 24-hour fasting period, you're going to have 1 meal for the first few days, and then you're going to move into an intermittent fasting period. Roll with your plan. Each of you would have noticed in Australia Wow that I've set up all your meal timings, the meals that you can eat. Look, there's 700 odd meals in the system. We can always change them. If you need snacks, remember to go to your Transform download page. I've got my top 20 snacks there that you can change. They're not going to affect your program, but I really want you to thinking those good, healthy fruit, vegetables, proteins. Get rid of the processed food. Get rid of the, you know, like people go to the shop and say, I want ham. You know, do you know how much processing goes into ham? It's phenomenal. You know, I can send you videos. There's heaps of information out there. The detox drinks, look, they're really... they're a big plus for you. One, they're going to help detoxify the body. Even waking up in the morning and simply having water with a bit of lemon just gets the body moving. You just feel different. On top of that, you're starting to hydrate your body after a period of time, at least 6 to 8 hours of sleep, I'm hoping, where your body is dehydrated and we need to start giving it. So often we wake up in the morning, we feel ravenous. There's a hormone around that actually makes us feel that way, but we may not be hungry. We may actually be thirsty. So wake up, drink water, a bit of lemon, go off and do your exercise as per the program. Let's move forward. I could talk all day about that, but I'm going to talk a bit further on. So, look, each Monday I want you to put on something that you feel comfortable. Men, you know, it could be a shirt and a pair of shorts. Women, the same thing. Look, underwear is great, or a swimsuit, or whatever it should be, because it shows your body in it apart from being naked, of course, and I'm not expecting naked photos, but what we want to do is we want to see the body. If we're hiding it under a big shirt or a big pair of shorts or whatever, we can't see it. But at the end of the day, I want you to be comfortable. Remember, nobody else sees these photos in Australia WOW except for me. I don't share these photos. I don't use them for promotion without your permission. And secondly, if we are sharing within a shared Facebook group, and I don't always have a closed Facebook group, but if we do, then it's only the people within that group that are going to see it. And remember, we're all feeling the same embarrassment. We're all feeling like we've got, a fat roll here or whatever it is. And trust me, if you've seen my photos, you know what I mean. I was once a big man, and if you haven't seen my photos, ask me. I'll happily post them up for you, because I know what it's like to be fat. I know what it's like to not want to go to the beach and show off our bodies. I'm a bit more vain now, and I like to get my kid off, kind of thing, as they say. But just work with it. Don't be frightened by it. Remember that these photos help liberate. And, when we see those little things we need to change, then we can make changes. Moving forward, do a daily gratitude post. Send it to me. Post it on Facebook, whatever it should be. Say something positive. Positive thoughts lead to positive actions. And it takes about 21 days to form a great habit. So why don't we create a positive habit? These positive habits then just set us up for life. Be out there, get grateful. It can be anything. It can be the fact that you've woken up feeling great after a day of detoxing. It could be the fact that your kids woke up and they helped you out around the house before going off to school. It could be the fact your husband gave you a kiss goodbye when he normally forgets. Whatever it is, whatever you're grateful for, be grateful, be loud and proud about it. In the group, in the hangouts, etc., I don't want any negative comments. I get some people are having a bad day, whatever it should be, but let's not have negative comments. It only brings people down, and I certainly won't accept any racial, any swearing above a normal F word or something like that. So let's be adults about it and be respectful towards other people. If in the event that somebody has an opinion, just remember your opinion may not agree with someone else's. So think about what you're writing, and also think about what people are responding with. It's not always having a go at you. So be encouraging of others. The big thing is drink 3 litres of water per day. Chilled water is the best. If you can get filtered water, great. But look, I just want you drinking water. Water sustains your body for life. You can go without food for weeks, but you can't go without water. So drink your water, make sure it's chilled. If you need a bit of flavour, add some lemon. Posting your training times. There's specific programs that I've developed that require to post times. Send them through, post them up on a hangout. Let's get talking. If you do 25 burpees in 30 seconds, I want to know about it. Let's get talking. Let's rev each other up. Let's use a bit of that that motivation to get other people to push ourselves, because we're here to help each other. The big thing in the program is I need to complete all training per specified, only consume food that's within the program unless otherwise approved. All photos are provided to me as the administrator. Look, really grateful if you can throw a testimonial my way at the end of the 28-day cycle. And remember, after 28 days, you don't need to stop. We can keep this going, so on and so forth. Now, I've got a price thing. That should be $49.95, not $19.95. What have I done wrong there? Anyway, doesn't matter. Cheat meal every Sunday night. What we want to do is, the benefits of cheat meal is to give you something to look forward to. So if you're thinking you want a pizza, look, make one at home. Yeah, it's so much more nourishing. It's to replenish your glycogen levels, aid muscle recovery, and reboost your metabolism, because we're then going to go into a fat burn phase again. So we're going to fast, etc., etc. Rules to follow to keep fat burning: last meal of the day. And limit your meal time. So when you're doing your cheat meal, make sure that it doesn't go for any further than 60 minutes. Perform a high intensity workout prior to your cheat meal. Reduce calorie intake the following day, or fast until midday. Some of you will be fasting through to 7 p.m. Be strict with other meals as per your program. 1 cheat meal per week on a Sunday evening. And remember, a cheat meal does not need to be junk food. Excuse me. It could be simply an increase of carbohydrates in your main meal, such as rice, sweet potato, more vegetables, even a little bit of pasta. There's some good slim pastas out there, and so on. Moving forward, allowed foods. So your nuts and seeds, everything from almonds, Brazil nuts, macadamias, etc. Don't forget the smaller ones: pistachios, pine nuts, pepitas, or pumpkin seeds as it's called, sesame seeds. There's several of them. Dairy replacements: cottage cheese, coconut water, almond milk. There's some Greek yogurts in moderation. Look out for a brand called Tamar Valley. Is a good one. It's low in fat and low in sugars, etc. But the best one that I can recommend is one called Koyo. You can get it at most health food stores, and it's spelled Coyo. It's divine. Make sure you don't eat a whole pot though. Proteins: chicken breast, beef, lean pork, lean veal, I should say, kangaroo, pork, scallops, fish, seafood. It's all in there, guys. Don't forget things like eggs, lentils. Remember, we want to head down the organic sides. There's less processing happen to them. There's less crap with them, and there's less chemicals used. So if you can, go an organic route. Now, that's not to say that if you can't get organic or it's far too expensive in your area, that we can't make better choices. Look at the back of the pack. If you're unsure, send me through a screenshot, send me through a message, whatever it should be, and I'll help advise you. Fruit and vegetables. I've just noticed that there's lack of fruit in here, so let's just talk about fruit. Your superfoods: berries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, goji berries, acacia berries, all great ones. Stone fruits over things like apples, oranges. Bananas a great one for a pre-workout, but limit how much you eat because it is high in carbohydrates. Melons can be good, but watch out for the sugar content. Think portion control when you're having some of these other vegetables. 150 grams of max of any vegetables if you're doing a lot more like a fruit salad. And whatever you do, do not add juice to any fruit salads. If in doubt, please ask and I'll guide you along the way. Vegetables: kale, spinach, parsley, basils, cucumber, broccoli. I cannot complain. In fact, I recommend it so much I've actually put it twice in this list. So have a laugh at my expense on that one. Seaweed is another great one. Vegetables such as potato, carrots. I'm not a big user of them, but potatoes definitely only on your cheat meal day. There's replacements. If you want to do something like a shepherd's pie, do a topping with cauliflower. You make a paleo style one. Tastes exactly the same. My kids looked at it and going, "Oh, great! This is great, Dad. What is it?" And we told them it's cauliflower. They were beside themselves because they hate cauliflower. Yet they're eating it like it's potato or mashed potato. Avoid things like butter. A good butter replacement is organic butter. It's very hard to get. There is another one called ghee, which is a great one to do. Loud fats, and these are good fats: avocado, coconut oil, macadamia oil, goat's cheese, rice bran oil, etc. There is more out there. Make a healthy choice. Look at them. Understand what you're putting into your stomach, and you'll go a long way. Just on an oil, avoid canola oil. Highly processed. In fact, you'd probably use canola oil to clean your bathroom. It's really not good for you. So avoid it at all costs. Supplements. For the ladies that are out there doing our fat loss program, you're on a separate supplement pack. I've sent you information about that. If you haven't got it, please contact me and I'll give you a supplement pack for that one. Most of you who are going through the general transformation program would be on green tea. Alternative would be green tea extract, which you can get as a capsule. Tulsi tea, great to have before bed. Protein powders. Look, I go for the plant-based ones, or I use one like Evolve Lipo Whey. It's got less of the crap in there, and it's far more palatable than plant-based protein powders. Worst case scenario, buy plant-based, mix in a bit of cocoa, a bit of cinnamon, chuck it down the hatch, and you'll get some great benefits from it. Parent oils. Replacement could be your fish oils, etc. Vital greens, a little bit different to stomach, but I mix it with a bit of kiwi fruit. It's a great way to get in. Drink it mid-morning. It's going to boost you for the rest of the day. And not only that, you're keeping your fluids up. Branched chain amino acids, I should say. drink during your workout. It's going to keep you fueled up. An alternative is drink coconut water prior to your workout. It's full of electrolytes. Oils, only use coconut or macadamia oils when cooking. Alternatives, again, would be something like rice bran oil. Nearly done, guys. So detox fasting period. Look, I'll break it down really simple. I follow this. I do this program when you guys do it. I weigh 78 kilos. I don't necessarily lose a lot of weight, but I make sure that I go through these periods because I really want to detox my body because like you, I want crap. I love chocolate. I love ice cream. I cannot stress enough. I really do love ice cream. There's more and more I love. I can go off the rails like the best of us, okay? So when I do, I follow my detox and fasting procedures. So do not eat between the hours of 8 p.m. the night before and 7 p.m. or 12 p.m. if you're on the intermittent fasting period, unless it's cucumber or broccoli. Again, I'll throw in there coconut water and water. Remember, no food at all other than what's specified unless sick, pregnant, or under doctor's advice. Remember, a doctor overrides a personal trainer at any time of the day. If you're unsure, get doctor's advice before going forward with this program. Remember, you're not consuming between 8 a.m. and 30 minutes after your fat burner walk. Just on the fat burner walk, a couple of you have asked, can I do something different? Can I do a run? Can I do some sprints? Look, the answer is yes, but what we want to do is we want to have a sustained level of heart rate, right? And we don't want to push ourselves into what we call endurance mode, okay? When we go into endurance mode, our body shuts down the fat burning period and it goes into a storage period, okay? So as a triathlete, so I do Ironmans, right? Because I do lots of bike, lots of running, lots of swimming, I burn less fat, okay? My body goes into this period where it says, hey, I've got to hold on to this because one, I don't know when to get my next meal, and two, I'm using so much that I can't get it all out of my food. And it's a simple way of putting it. So what I say to people is, if you're gonna introduce some running, do intermittent. So you might run for 500 meters, walk for 500 meters, run again for 500 meters, walk for 500 meters. Alternatively, sprint up a hill, walk down the hill, sprint up the hill, walk down the hill. Just get the heart rate going up and down, and therefore we stay in this fat burning mode. Remember, 20 minutes of exercise is the minimum, but we want 30 to 45 because then we sustain a period. You may feel things such as giddiness in the tummy. You may feel like something's, your tummy's grumbling and moving about. Roll with it. You're going to be fine. Remember, 30 minutes after your fat burner walk, if you're not on a fasting protocol, you can eat. Drink plenty of water. Keep it going. The fasting periods defined, as well as the consumption of detox drinks, will force the body to flush out toxins, allowing the body to be receptive to diet changes and therefore increase fat loss potential. No other way to put it. We need to trick the body to do things at times. And if you're coming off a high carbohydrate diet, as many of you are on this plan are, then we need to trick it. Fasting and detoxing will do this. Detox drinks, choose between 4 detox drinks, which is specified below. I believe the broccoli drink is the most effective because you've got broccoli, it's a high fat burner. It is less palatable, I will admit it. Many people who drink it go, oh my God, that's yuck. Look, hold your nose, whatever it should be, but I have put a couple of alternatives in there. A really good one is coconut water with a bit of kiwi, a bit of mint, and a bit of lime, blended, easy drink. Look, I drink it most days. Vital greens, again, consume 1 serving in the morning. Unlimited food. So when you're on fasting, you can have unlimited cucumber or broccoli. A great way to eat broccoli, steamed and garnished with sea salt. Evening meal. Keep it really simple. A piece of white fish or chicken with steamed green veggies. No other veggies. We want green veggies. Okay, so don't throw on sweet potato. Don't throw on, whatever. Sweet if you want. Green veggies. These are good carbs. They're called cruciferous carbs, and they're really good for you to keep your metabolism body, your metabolic rate burning at a high level. On top of that, you'll fuel your body for the next day. We're not detoxing, follow the meal program, recipes to maximize your fat loss. plant-based protein shakes. So you've got a couple here. Have 30 minutes after your fat burner walk. So you've got plant fusion protein, pea protein, and rice protein. Again, an alternative that I do allow would be Evolve Lipo Whey. Just on supplements, I have a supplement pack that I can sell you through my supplier. That we put a whole package together for you, and you've got it all. So if you want that, yell out, drop me an email, and I will send you out a price list for it. It's everything. That's both, no matter what program you're on, whether you're on fat loss, whether you're on the hip burner one for the girls. There's also shaping their lower bodies for girls. There's rip it up for men. I've got all types. So whether you're bulking, leaning up, doesn't matter. I've got supplement packs for you. Drink 3 litres of water a day, as I've already said. 2 cups of Tulsi tea after 8 p.m. An alternative on your non-fat burner day is casein protein shake. Again, I can get you casein. There's a really good one coming out, which is called Shred Time. I've tried it. I've had a couple of days on it. It's really good. You sleep so soundly, and secondly, you wake up in the morning, you feel like you burn all this gunk out of your guts, kind of thing. It's not like you need to, do anything different to your normal morning, but I just felt wonderful. So have a look at that one. Again, write to me if you need to. Weekend meals are designed to be more frequent. We're a little bit more busier. Remember your portion size, palm size of protein, 2 fists of green vegetables for your main meals. Only use the snacks that I've recommended. Finally, some benefits of fasting: reduce blood pressure and oxidative stress, also known as well as a reduction in LDL cholesterols and triglycerides, increased metabolic burn rate. Your human growth hormone is released at high levels after 20 hours of fasting. Your body will also see an increase of fat burning and will repair your body at a cellular level at a higher frequency. You will see vast improvements in appetite control and blood sugar regulation. And note, by regulating your blood sugars, you'll see a lowering of your blood glucose and increase of your insulin sensitivities. All these factors mean we lean up. The big one you're going to know after doing a 24-hour fasting period is that when it comes to dinner time, you simply cannot consume as much as you did the night before. And that's because our stomach is less. And we want to, we want to start transforming the way we eat, so we don't eat these massive meals. So get in the habit of having a smaller meal if you need to, on a smaller plate. And just have your protein and your 2 fists of veggies. And it might look like it's overflowing, but to the brain, it looks like I've got a big plate of food. So on. Drink plenty of water with your meals. Hormones and fasting. Look, I'm going to send you this document so that you've got it. But basically, what we're doing is we're trying to increase the levels of cortisol to an all-time high during the night. Cortisol is also evident when we're stressed. So that's when we have these feelings like, oh my God, I can't move, I'm all over the place when we're stressed. What cortisol is known to do is attack the muscles, but if we mix it with human growth hormone, we attack the fat cells, they break down, so on and so forth. It's effectively what I like to call free fat loss. So if we get our hormones working for us, we see some great results. On top of this, one of my next videos is going to be about nothing but hormones. I really want to educate you on how hormones work, why they work, and how can we use them to our advantage. Once we can understand the workings of hormones and how they work with what we consume, what we don't consume, etc., then we really understand how do we put how do we get the maximum results into fat loss, muscle growth, toning the body, attacking cellulite. There's so much that we can do. So have a read of this page. I talk about cortisol, I talk about human growth hormone, I talk about the hormone upon waking, which is called ghrelin. So that's the one where we feel ravenous in the morning. What we can do to, use ghrelin to our benefits. So this is why we don't eat first thing in the morning, because as soon as we eat, we say to ourselves, our body says, okay, well, I'm not going to burn fat anymore. I've now got carbohydrates to burn. And most of us put in our stomachs, the first thing we put in it is a cereal. Get rid of them. Throw them out. Get rid of them. Half of them I wouldn't even feed to my dog. They are so full of crap, sugars, sodiums, etc., that they are the wrong type of food. There are so many other healthy alternatives that you can do. What else have I got for you? So detox shakes. First one, the broccoli shake. As you can see, it's a little different. You could replace the water with coconut water or a half-half mix. There's a kale version. All these I recommend because I drink them myself. I do say use a banana here, but I am doing a green banana. They're a little bit harder to get at the end of their cycle of being produced, you could say, but you can still get them. Lemon with cold water. Look, I start every day with a cold water and a squeeze of lemon. If you're drinking coconut water and you can't get one of the, like pineapple flavored ones or something, just mix it with a bit of mint or lime. You can get coconut water from most shopping centres. And lastly, you've got my favourite, which is the kiwi one. Get on it. It's yum-o. Okay, guys, look, this is all done. Most of all, look, if you've got questions, please ask. I'm trying to be a little general in this movie or in this video, just so that you all can feel more at ease about what you're doing, how you're doing it. However, if you have questions, ask them. Don't bottle them up. Don't sit there and go, hey, what am I going to do next? Ask the questions. If you're feeling out of sorts, hit me up and say, look, this is what's happening. What can I offer as an alternative? Happily do it. And look, and it happened on the last program. If you discover you're pregnant, tell me so we can make some changes. And lucky you if you are. Look, at the end of the day, roll with it. You're going to see some great results. Keep the photos going. Enter your stats on a daily basis. Really get to understand your body. If you need any other help, please yell out. I'm Brad Martins from Body Transformation for Life. Thanks for your time today, and look forward to catching up and hang out. Cheers.